Tonight's watch party for the 1993, and I'm going to use this word, classic Leprechaun. As always, I'm Andrew, and I'm joined by Dom. Welcome, Dom.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, so we've got some great friends joining us today, so we'll do a roll call in just a second. Now, the sync point for today's movie is an interesting one. It's a black screen, because I've checked in the various releases of the film. It's gone through different companies owning it. So basically, after the last company logo appears, there's a black screen just before you sort of hear some laughing and footsteps. That's where we go. On my copy, it's about 21 seconds in, so get yourselves lined up there. So let's do a roll call. I can see over on YouTube, Pepjin is joining us, Plutonium Shore, Alan S1, Ms. Swift, welcome, and Jesse Flores, who loves this film. That's fantastic, Jesse. And over on Discord, I can see we've also got some other great friends joining us. We have got Sharon Calbot, ENIAC, Mr. Furzl. Lizardman's not joining us today because he's watching something else. Mad Matt is here, though. And Plutonium Shore on Discord as well. Phonic Brainwire, Fraglord, and Miss Swift over there as well. I'm sure there'll be other great friends joining us. And James Hellier over on YouTube saying, I'm reporting you to Amnesty International for torturing me. We've got Robin Block, the boss man, joining us. Welcome, Robin. Hannibal Grimm saying, I'm the Leprechaun. There'll be many bad Irish accents tonight. And Rusty Shackleford. So, while everyone's just getting queued up, Dom, when did you first see this film?
So I first saw this film, kind of a notorious one for me. On the playgrounds at school, I was the kid that knew everything about horror because of my VHS tape collection that I pilfered from my parents. Your Freddy Kruegers, your Jason Voorhees, your Hannibal Lecters, all the cool villains. I knew them all. And this one little pissant kid came up to me and went, "Oh, do you know the Leprechaun?" And I went, "No such thing. There's no movie about the Leprechaun." And he just whipped out the VHS tape, made me look a right fool, and I've despised the movie ever since.
Well, my first time watching it would be on the 1st of October 2023.
Oh, right now.
8:30 p.m. UK time. This is my first ever watch. So that's going to be a blast tonight. So, everybody, let's get ourselves queued up and ready on the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press play. James, I picked it. You can have a go at me.
Yeah, I'm just going up in James's world at this point because
Yeah.
Oh god, there he is. There he is in his stockings.
Perhaps there could be a Leprechaun Extro crossover. Extro 12, the Leprechaun Strikes Back.
Well, yeah, because he goes to Vegas. Has he been to space?
I believe so.
He probably has. Yeah.
I believe so. And it's yes, it's Jennifer Aniston's first proper movie role.
You know what's upsetting right now?
What?
This would be a great, like, labyrinth-esque, Dark Crystal-ish children's movie.
Yep.
But no, they decided to. Oh, there we go. Hannibal Grimm confirms he's been to space. Space and the Hood twice. I only went to Vegas once. Leprechaun 4 in space.
What if we connect this to the world of Willow, that he did some dark magic and he turned into the leprechaun?
He did a bad Irish impression and became a leprechaun.
Yes. Yes. Pair it with Troll. Oh, Mad Matt, that's a good.
Troll's better than this film. Troll is just incompetent enough that you can laugh at pretty much everything. Like, every choice is a bad choice. You do not piss on hospitality. It's so.
You know what? I'm going to watch this film with an open mind. It might be a gem I've never seen.
That's the best way to watch it.
Pluto Shore saying Darby O'Gill and the Little People.
So why is it that all of the Irish immigrants in America went to this farmstead in the middle of nowhere?
I don't know. It's a bit.
And they all drink Jameson exclusively.
Well, these Irish accents are a little more authentic, I guess, than
just a sprinkling of better, yeah.
Yeah. Hannibal Grimm saying this is a gem of horrible goodness. I'm looking forward to it.
Because Boston was
full. When Boston's full, the Irish will roam the northwest.
When all of Boston Harbor's full, the Emerald Isle will cascade over.
That's right.
Shay Duffin. It's been a very Irish weekend for me because I went to go see Roisin Murphy in concert in Los Angeles on Friday night. So yeah, I've had a lot of Irish. My grandmother would be proud.
Is anyone else amazed that they were able to ship that vase intact, packaged like that, all the way from Ireland, unbroken? If you wanted it broken, UPS would have gladly done that for you. It's gold. It's gold.
Gold. It's like he's a
Yeah.
Mexican football spokesperson. It's on a level of awfulness with Murder, She Wrote. Murder, She Wrote was a classic. Wait. Oh, you mean an episode of Murder, She Wrote where everyone was Irish? Fragile must be French. Hannibal Grimm. I'm liking you more and more, Norris.
Again, though, cinematically, this looks very, very similar to last week's movie, that kind of TV movie look.
It does, yeah. Even the soundtrack, when we were listening to it while we were having the countdown, all I could think of was, this feels TV movie. I suppose that is something really pleasant about the 90s. People stopped taking it seriously, and not in the Killer Clowns way, but in the Leprechaun way.
I'm going to give this film props already. Consider when this came out, 1993. Freddy and Jason had basically had their day. They had burnt their franchises out, for the most part. They were able to launch a new franchise in 93.
Some things, sometimes dead is better. Look, I'm only bitter because this movie made me, at the age of 12, look like a fool. Jesus!
Hannibal Grimm says, I'm happy. I'm just happy my work has been light on Sundays as of late, so I can hang out with you guys on these Watch Party. It's great to have you here, Hannibal. Always a joy. Yes, James, it is a new franchise and at the same time terrible.
But hey, we can point and laugh. Someone, somewhere, is scared of this movie.
Now, here's the thing. We're going through all these various cultures and ethnic things and fictional creatures to come up with these serial killer movies. Has there been an Amish serial killer movie yet?
No, but I saw on terrestrial television while I was at the hotel on Friday that there is an Amish romance film based on a true story coming out soon called The Amish Stud.
Witness, kinda? Oh, maybe phonic. No, I mean literally like an Amish serial killer.
John Stamos is afraid of this film? Why? Children of the Corn, sort of.
Oh, apparently there was an episode of The X-Files with an evil alien Amish.
Yes, there was. It was great. They had this cocoon alien fortress below a barn. You're a terrible shot, mate. Then again, given the sequels, I've seen what the Leprechaun can do to you. Murder, She Wrote versus the Leprechaun. Poor John Stamos. This is very evil. Well,
it is.
You did steal from him.
Bullets, the Leprechaun's only weakness. Just live the line, your bullets won't stop me forever.
This is always the issue when your antagonist is yeetable.
Yes.
It really takes away from how vile it can be. Like the gremlins are also yeetable, and giving them a good old kick is always fun.
Is anyone
Ooh,
else up on their leprechaun lore, as in actual leprechauns? Are you able to trap a leprechaun in a crate with a four-leaf clover?
I don't think clovers have any effect on leprechauns whatsoever. I think they're just taking the luck of the Irish and using every Irish stereotype they could possibly think of. Get him drunk with a shot of Jameson or some Guinness. Ye? Is
He's
ye a
played by
very Irish?
arachnophobia rules.
How many people are Irish in our in our watch party, so that we don't get grossly offensive?
Please, anything we say of tonight, please, if you're Irish or have Irish ancestry, do not please, we are not trying to offend. Scandinavian for Hannibal Grimm.
Yes, I have Irish ancestry. For what it's worth, my grandmother, Irish,
Oh, Irish.
Irish, oi. Yes, my grandmother was Irish, my grandfather was Scottish, and the rest of my family was filthy English. So naturally, I live in America.
Yes. I believe I have some Irish ancestry somewhere. But
We've all got a bit of the Emerald
Yes.
Isle in our veins.
And now we're into a country music song about four-leaf clovers that I'm seeing the lyrics of on screen.
Couldn't they find an Irish song? There's so many. Roisin Murphy, I just mentioned her.
Very beautiful countryside there.
Ah, yes, the Emerald Hills of Middle America. New Mexico?
Right, I know Jeeps like that are kind of cool, but the British in me is like, they look gloriously unsafe.
Hmm. Some say that New Mexico is like the Ireland of America.
Mm-hmm.
Not many people. Some.
Oh, James, that's not fair. God bless the adverts on Freevee. Probably the best thing I'll see tonight.
There she is, old Jenny.
Jennifer Aniston in her best film role to date.
Yes. Does anyone at all have a consistent accent, or is everyone from everywhere else? Why don't we have film the middle of nowhere anymore? It's always big cities.
It tends to be. It does. I don't know, maybe they've got a bit more budget these days, but still, it looks like a real filming location.
Oh, that's why we don't film on real locations anymore. We just film against green screens. Oh, the cast of Arachnophobia here again.
Yep, Arachnophobia too.
Aw, that's an adorable, fuzzy little critter. Look at him go.
You're not going to believe this. Our streaming gremlin appears to be back. It's the
The
leprechaun.
luck of the Irish. Yep, the leprechaun curse.
And Okay, hopefully it'll hold up.
I am mesmerized by this
Apologies,
man's
everyone.
dress sense.
The leprechaun's getting involved. It appears the streaming gremlin may be back with us.
That little bugger.
James, have you been
Cursing
stealing
us.
gold to summon leprechauns to interfere with the stream? Oh, there we go. It's all healthy again. There we go.
Oh, good. Good. This man's dress code, he mesmerizes me. I'm confused by every aspect of him. He has like a giant
Hannibal Grimm's
belt
right.
buckle.
He got lost on his way to Texas.
Yeah, he seems Texan.
He does have like a... Yes, a bloody tarantula.
Yes. A big lad.
Yeah, but that's not a native spider for that area. I would be concerned.
Yeah, it's wise to be concerned about that, to be honest. Look at those adorable cell
Gary
phone.
said, "Oh, welcome. Gary's joined us." He says, "A tarantula in North Dakota." No, it's New Mexico, isn't it?
I thought it was New Mexico.
I thought it was New Mexico. Hi, I'm your love interest for later in the movie.
I left my sleeves back in Arachnophobia.
Yeah.
$2?
I've got to admit, his hair's more perfect than hers in this scene.
That's true. He does have a tremendous amount of coiffed hair.
Sharon says her internet says this film was set in North Dakota. Maybe it is then.
Did she move from New Mexico?
Yeah, but Calbot says, "Here I am." She says, "Here I am in New Mexico in the Jeep."
Discount Kevin Bacon. Yeah, it is Walmart Kevin Bacon.
It is.
My brother's over there in Nevada, taking care of something. This is terrible flirting.
Yeah. And you're right. You're very right there, Ms. Swift. It's Jason Vigo himself, Captain Picard's fake son from The Next Generation.
Oh! I'm embarrassed I didn't recognize him. I can't unsee Discount Kevin Bacon now. It's the most accurate descriptor I've seen. The color of shirts that these men are picking are... Yep, they're insane. Oh my god, it's Discount Dennis the Menace.
Yeah, but I'll be fair. Francis, as a decorator, he's got the best shirt possible.
He looks like he's going to teach me art on television.
Yeah, and then the police will have questions about his conduct
yes,
later.
They will. Oh, that kid's going to be the first one to get killed by the Leprechaun, isn't he? I genuinely haven't seen this film since I was like 12 years old, so I know nothing about it.
Question I do have is, they're obviously not very good painters and decorators. If they managed to get that much paint up the outside of the truck.
Yeah.
But the kid who is playing Alex, Robert High Gorman, that character's name is Alex Murphy, the kid.
Do his friends call him Murphy?
Yeah, his friends call him Murphy. Apparently after this film finished, he grew up and moved to Chicago.
Became a cop in Detroit.
In Detroit, yeah. in Detroit, and didn't last very long.
I've never understood the slow descent into a basement like this, especially in broad daylight. The
I'm just bringing
smell of
down 2
cranberry juice.
glasses of liquid.
Where did that rag fall from?
I was looking for tarps. Is he walking down the basement and these tarpaulins are just dropping from the ceiling randomly? Or is he summoning them and they fly to him?
Sharon says the budget for this movie was $800,000 and it's reported to have made over $8 million. No wonder they made so many sequels.
Yes.
What do you mean paint houses for... You make it sound like houses don't need painting, that they just come pre-coloured.
Oh, goodness me. Hannibal Grimm says, fun fact, this was the repertory film we were going to show at my work the day the lockdowns started in 2020.
It was a sign. What happened? What happened?
Why is some of the house now red?
I don't know. How did he fall and get paint on him like that? Did he fall headfirst into a vat of paint?
Also, I'd be concerned. It doesn't look like his decorating is very good. He's missed out all the underside of the... Exactly. ENIAC's right. It's a horrible, horrible paint job.
Oh yeah, that blue's...
No, if you look the way he's painted the walls, under the slats, he's left big gaps where they're all still white.
Oh yeah.
Substandard paint job.
Very substandard.
I will be honest, though, there is something about children singing nursery rhymes that is creepy.
Oh yeah, always. I personally blame a lesser-known horror franchise. You may have heard of it. Our audience may have heard of it. Nightmare on Elm Street. There's a little-known film, but there's a little girl in that sings a little nursery rhyme. It's a catchy
right.
number.
I have some bad news, Dom. We're only 20 minutes into this.
Jesus Christ. Like I've been with these characters for years already.
Yes.
I know them all by name, like Dodgy Paint Guy, Tarpaulin Man. God, they're like neighbours to me now.
Sharon
Jennifer
has
Aniston.
confirmed a 4-leaf clover will trap a leprechaun. So get yourself a 4-leaf clover in case a leprechaun
comes at me.
Yeah.
I've got Irish, English, and Scottish ancestry. If a leprechaun comes for me, they're gonna get me. Out of malice, probably.
He swept the 4-leaf clover off the crate.
A light gust of wind could have swept it off. Like,
yeah,
not even tape. This may be the laziest return of a horror villain we've ever seen.
He's going to eat that, isn't he? There we go. He's forgotten his Irish accent. He's been trapped in there so long.
It's only been 10 years. You tend to lose your accent if you don't use it for 10 years. I'm a cosplayer. God. How is his Irish accent this bad? I'm impressed with how bad it is.
Surely there had to be a conversation when they made this film of, look, Warwick, the accent's not holding up. Let's just dub you in.
I know he's notorious for kind of losing accents as movies go on, such as Willow.
I think his Ewok accent was maybe a little more authentic.
We don't know these characters anywhere near enough to
No.
gauge how psychotic he's sounding or how normal he's sounding.
Everyone, are they rolling around on the floor in blue paint? Everybody?
They have to be. Like, why are they just kind of spackled in it?
Okay, I've got a stick. I've got an old branch. It's probably
Don't stand a
dried
chance
out and
now.
brittle. Gary says Tom Cruise was the original choice to play the Leprechaun, but turned it down.
He was too short for the role.
Yes.
Why do you think he's going to kill you? He just wants his gold. Okay, he did fire a green laser of doom at you, but it's fine.
Yeah.
You got over
I mean,
it.
fair, the magic effect was quite nice.
It was a good effect.
Yeah.
Like I was saying earlier in the opening shot, it looked pleasant. The costume itself isn't bad.
Yeah.
It's just the premise that has a lot of problems with it. I am trying desperately to think of the thought process in making this film. They started with a fairly racist stereotype of Irish culture and put it in North Dakota.
Yeah, but the kids got very 90s Reebok pumps on. With,
very 90s. You could pump them up.
Yeah. Apparently, Dom, the answer is cocaine, according to Hannibal Grimm.
I'd believe it. Oh, there it is. That's a less good effect.
Yep, Reebok pumps Miss Swift.
I don't want to side with the kid that's clearly an asshole, but
yeah,
I'm siding with the kid. He's making the most sense.
Come on, everybody, let's chase the rainbow.
Skittles.
Actually, that reminds me, that Skittles advert from years ago was horrendous.
Which one? They're all horrendous, the Skittles adverts.
No, the one about the guy who can't do anything, but everything he touches turns to Skittles.
Oh, God. The Midas touch of Skittles.
It is. He's got Midas touch of Skittles. It's really horrendous. He's like touching people in the office and they're all turning to Skittles.
It's like the pot noodle advert.
Yeah.
Good old British cuisine there. Pot noodles.
Pot noodles. Basically, pot noodles, for those who don't know, British thing, they're like ramen cup noodles in the UK brand.
But not ramen-y remotely. And
No.
you don't have soup. It's just wet noodles.
Yes. In alleged sources.
Yeah. Peak British cuisine.
Yeah.
Pepchin, you monster. How could you combine M&Ms and Skittles in the same bowl? That's like playing Russian roulette. That is just evil. Okay, kid, I'm against you now because the
You're not
dude
taking
just
the
led
leprechaun's
you to...
gold. Yeah. I'm actually hoping the leprechaun eviscerates the child. Okay, everyone who's watching right now, if you want the leprechaun to destroy the child, put 1 in the chat, please.
How do you accidentally swallow a gold coin? That's going to be a plot point in the future, isn't it? The fact that he's swallowed a gold coin. Either the leprechaun's going to punch a hole through his gut to retrieve the coin, or he's going to be the reason why they kill the leprechaun at the end. This could be like childhood memories regurgitating back to my consciousness, or it's a stupid scene and it serves a purpose, and that's why I'm thinking too much about it. You're rich with a currency that probably doesn't translate to anything.
Well, you could sell the gold.
Oh, what if it's like really low quality?
Ah.
He hasn't done anything yet to be like considered less than intelligent.
Yeah.
He swallowed a coin, which is goofy, but he's just like comically incompetent, not unintelligent.
Yeah.
He doesn't get to say,
oh, we've got the
"But I
uplifting
am
kind of
smart."
friend theme now for the two of them.
Yeah. No movie, you don't get to do that's a terrible paint. No, girl, no. Yeah, that's better.
I don't think I want
Have you never-
either of. Well, hang on. Has he been using the blue? I don't think I'd take painting advice off him.
No.
He's done the blue. He's done the blue next to it.
Did they get the actual stars to paint the house? Because this is terrible.
Exactly, Pepjin. Everyone in this movie is incompetent.
They've just been painting the house. All that's happened in this half an hour is they've been painting the freaking house.
How is the truck covered in so much paint that's gone astray?
Because they keep failing to do actual painting. No! Nathan, stop casually tickling my calf, you...
Where's the dad been all this time?
Painting a different house?
Oh no.
I like how he just immediately looks at Nathan and is like,
Were you laying under the truck, caressing my daughter's leg with your claws?
Even though I just saw you sprint from the house.
Yes. Look.
This is another excuse.
The dad's like, I'm just going to disappear again now.
I'm going to go buy some cigarettes. I'll be back at the end of the movie.
Yeah, it was a cat that left
it was stroking your leg.
Yeah, but it's not just that. How can a cat leave a claw mark where it's that far apart? Oh, my camera's going. There we go. Come on, kitty, come on.
It's a cat that is known to scratch someone. I'm just going to reach my arm into this log. These people all deserve to be leprechauned to death. Jeepers. Oh, that effect was terrible.
The dad's just got to disappear now. There we go. We're just going to get me out the film now.
3 Guys That Paint. You hired a company called 3 Guys That Paint? And they're literal.
Yeah, Maine Coon cats are huge, Pepjin, but no.
They wouldn't take a bite out of you. Oh, yeah. Okay. Chaos Spheres put a picture. Great
Now the
cat.
child's going to fix the truck.
What did he do? Just touch a wire?
He just wiggled the leads on the distributor cap, which I don't think would particularly do much.
Oh,
Okay, the
just to
film is
make
now
him
worth every moment.
just to make him slightly more intimidating, because so far he's caressed a leg, shot a completely impotent green beam at someone, threatened to shine some shoes.
Exactly, he pulled his hand out. He's not worthy to be the Quasar Haderach.
The Gom Jabbar got him.
Now, kids, I'm the town's coin expert. Did you, you didn't happen to steal this from a leprechaun, did you?
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, this looks like Irish gold. Tough shit, kid. It's fake gold and it's worth $3.50.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone in this film has such luscious cheeks.
But everyone
have-
doesn't believe in leprechauns.
Why would they?
Well, why not?
He does have a Virgin Mary in his collectibles place.
Now, this is the kind of shop where you're going to be murdered, isn't it? You can just tell it's...
He's got a Necronomicon. He's got, what's this,
Yes.
Irish folk tales? Or Yep,
It's a
it's got
big-
Ireland on it.
It's
The
this
big
big
book of
book of
Ireland.
leprechaun coins.
Oh, piss off! How do you... What is this? The pop-up book of Ireland. Aha, I see. It's definitely a leprechaun coin.
Yes.
It's not a Baba Yaga coin. It's not a
Caligula coin.
What is this store? Also, why is it in a basement? Didn't they?
Do you get the feeling that this store doesn't have a lot of merchandise in it because they couldn't afford a lot of set dressing?
Yes.
Oh, Miss Swift, leprechaun.
Oh God. Oh, thank God! I've got a tricycle now.
I really hope the leprechaun says, "Would you like to play a game?" And then we can just nail the Saw movies.
Irelander the Quickening. Golf clubs. Toy trains. A camera from, I don't know, 1950.
Does anyone else get the feeling
1970?
that they wanted like a fatter actor for this role? They couldn't get one, so they just put like a pillow in the guy's clothes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It doesn't.
And he's got like Marlon Brando's cheek implants in there, so he's got
Yeah.
like puffing out his cheeks. Micoin! I didn't steal nothing. Some kid gave it to me. My leg! My only weakness! This is
Good
why
God.
Troll is better than this movie.
Oh, he's cleaning his shoes.
But he's got fabric shoes, he can't clean
Got
it.
moccasins, yeah.
He has terrible one-liners.
So is this a coin shop or a toy shop?
It's a collectibles store. That country Irish song is playing again.
Can you be my... I've got the lyrics on my
lucky
screen. Can you be
charm?
my lucky charm?
At night? Actually, yeah, why would you keep someone in overnight for a hand bite? It's a tetanus shot and bye-bye.
I don't know.
For observation? What are they observing?
Was that coffee he's drinking got the lid on it?
Yes.
We're 39 minutes in.
Seriously?
Yes.
How is this movie going so slow?
Normally we say a film's going great, the pacing, but
This is rough.
we're going to get through this, family. We're going to get through this, I promise you. Miss Swift, yeah, bad pacing.
It's like, you know how Gremlins 2 is insane, and you can tell
Yeah.
the writing room was just throwing everything at the wall and they just said yes to everything?
Oh, hang on. Welcome, Josh Moniz on YouTube. He's saying, what time in the movie are we at? We're up to 40 minutes and 30 seconds.
It's not that bad, says Pepchin. It rides the line of being not so bad that it's entertaining, and it's just not competent enough to be really good. Maybe it is that I'm just very biased against this film. That looks like hospital food. No, I don't want any of that. A watercress
Sharon's actually saying she'd
salad?
take this over the Arachnid film any day.
Well, that's fair. A watercress salad. The 90s, man. Some weird stuff. Why don't you just get back in your car and drive off, dude? Actually, what? Were you near the woods? I'll give the film a fair bit of credit with the makeup. The makeup for the Leprechaun is pretty good.
What I don't understand is, though, the old man at the start of the film who's drunk, just picked up the Leprechaun and dropped him in a box.
Well, he shot him first.
Yeah, but no one seems to be able to do anything to the Leprechaun.
Calbot. I'm sorry, Calbot. I just see a K. Discord is being vile and making me mispronounce names.
All right, hit the Leprechaun. He's got to return his costume to the party shop later.
I've never heard anyone have the pronunciation of hide and seek be in the hide part. It's always the not hide and seek.
Yeah, Pepjin, that's true. Warwick is the best thing about this, even if Warwick is not Irish remotely in this.
No. I am very happy that Warwick is having a lot of fun. Watercress was the pretentious leafy green reference. Predicted kale. Yep. Yeah. What, is there going to be a rope trap underneath that? Why pick it up, my dude?
I just made my way back to the car if I was the cop and driven off.
Yeah. See, the problem is this isn't intimidating. This is just kind of
Irritating.
annoying.
Yes. Oh, and throw your weapon away. Good idea.
Maybe if I get rid of my one and only defense mechanism, he'll leave me alone. I'm aware I'm being too harsh on this movie. You gotta admit, Extro's better than this.
I think I'm getting there, Dom. I think I might be. James Hellier, if you're still with us, I think we might have found a film that makes Extro look like Citizen Kane.
The masterpiece that it is. What? Why are you exhausted, my dude? Why are you, like, laughing, thinking like, I've made it, I've done it?
Gary, that is it. You've got it. It feels like a kid's film with gore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it was a kid's film in the vein of, like, Labyrinth or Dark Crystal, it could have maybe... I mean, we had Dark Crystal and Labyrinth. We didn't need another one, but...
Pepjin, please don't get upset, my friend. If we're not loving the film, but it's not the worst. It isn't the worst film. It's charmingly
not,
terrible.
Yeah. It has charm, and it has many sequels. It has survived for a good reason. I do believe the sequels are superior because they lean far heavily into
the satire,
the ridiculousness of it.
Yes. Oh, Chucky's just as corny in his sequels, certainly.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Fraglord. It's Fraggle Rock, rated R.
Fraggle Rock creeped me out when I was a kid. Did the man just take her shoe in a restaurant?
Well, considering it's laced up fully as well, I'm amazed at that. He's maybe broken a foot to get it off, but...
Well, she only feasts on watercress salads, so she's withering away.
Now, you didn't happen to give a coin you found from a leprechaun's pot of gold to the man who owns the coin shop in town, did you? No, we didn't? Okay.
I swearsies.
Josh Money says the Las Vegas one is the best.
Yeah. That's number 3. Where they come to my town, my neck of the woods. Rice Krispies.
Lucky Clovers.
Lucky Clover!
They had to do this, didn't they?
But they even said Lucky Charms in the beginning. Why couldn't they get the license?
Possibly because they don't want an association with a murderous character with the brand.
That's possible.
Actually, I'd love it if this was the Leprechaun off the Lucky Charms box.
Yeah, he's just had a bad rough couple of years. See, you can tell Warwick's having a great time. He's very expressive in all that makeup as well, actually.
Yeah.
It's the hand makeup that's quite terrible. They're not very... Can't move his fingers much.
Pepjin is saying, how much cereal do you need? Right, Pepjin, do you not understand the way Americans buy cereal? They must have at least...
Irish old people lived here.
Yes. But I'm trying to explain to Pepjin, Americans and cereal, right? They must have at least 10 boxes of cereal on the go where one bowl has been eaten from box.
That's very true. There is... All right, I need to give this leprechaun a job. That's impressive. I need him to clean some shoes. You guys, you spent all day, you barely painted half a wall, and you've not even cleaned the inside of the house yet. What was your plan? What's your plan to live here, Jen?
See, all the Americans are agreeing me. Hannibal Grimm agrees. Sharon agrees. You must have many open boxes of cereal at one time.
Okay, her jean shorts, or jorts, if you will,
That's right.
are phenomenal. I adore them. They are peak 90s aesthetic. It could have been a bear.
And bears come in and shine
get
shoes.
cereal and shine shoes. Okay, then the next time something weird happens around, I'm just going to tell my wife, it could have been a bear. You're in Las Vegas, where bears are known to roam.
Josh is saying he loves the plot point that the leprechaun has to shine shoes, and it's his weakness.
Darn
yes,
it,
Miss Swift,
bullets
everyone
and
gets
shoes.
their own box of cereal, and never the twain shall meet.
Please tell me she has no idea how to work it. Please. Please.
Exactly, Josh. Don't trust Ozzy. He stole Pee-wee's bike.
Yep.
Yes, Mad Matt. Once you remove the prize from the cereal box, you move on to the next one.
That's right. Sounds like a bell.
Now, Dom, being a Brit in America, but unfortunately due to your medical condition, you cannot enjoy something that is available in the stores at the moment, which is Count Chocula, which would never be sold in the UK.
Oh, God, no.
One bowl of Count Chocula and you'd be 6 feet under.
Oh, yeah, my leg's falling off just thinking about Count Chocula. Even my PIB is 0. Dust. Just dust a little bit. When you have cobwebs that are enormous everywhere you look. Please. Dust just a bit. I keep bouncing back and forth between hating this child and agreeing with the child.
Yeah. Tell you what, though, I'd love to see is a predator in the film about now fighting the leprechaun. Predator versus leprechaun. It's the crossover you didn't know you needed.
In the woods, I'm over here. Just goes behind a tree and the heat-seeking vision can't track him.
That'd be brilliant.
The predators face aliens and fall into them, but the leprechaun doesn't stand a chance.
As soon as the predator appears, makes himself visible, the leprechaun starts cleaning his boots.
That's how he gets him.
This is almost like a Scooby-Doo film.
Kids' film, yeah. They've done a shit job of that wall. They really have.
They have. They have done
all day. They did like a handful
such a
of
dreadful
books.
job painting it. 3 guys painting. Yes. Yelp review. Would not hire again. Invoked leprechauns around my property. And didn't finish painting.
Miss Swift is right. That feeling with the most annoying character is correct. The worst person you know makes a good point. What's with that ominous mood lighting in the back? Is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Oh,
why is there a friggin' bear trap?
What?
I cannot decide if this is the worst or the greatest thing I've ever seen committed to film.
Exactly. I'm trying desperately to think of the writer's mindset.
Okay, so let's put a bear trap on the floor. It's North Dakota or New Mexico. We haven't decided yet.
You can't have the villain get beaten up by a child and a woman and a man in a bear trap. You lose all fear factor. Oh my god. Gremlins. I'm still confused about where we are. I know we've been told
Yeah.
it's
Don't forget.
North Dakota.
Bullets, the leprechaun's only weakness.
It's true. Ozzy, what did you slip on? A bear trap?
Oh, welcome, PTL 360. Oh, that looks painful.
Leprechaun's a survivalist. It's going to be great.
Right.
The Leprechaun's going to just have like Rambo-esque traps laid out for everyone. Stop shooting. That's not how you do your weeds.
No.
You need a flamethrower for that.
No, we know it was a leprechaun. Why did you even say it was a bear? We identified it was a leprechaun.
It was a bear in disguise. They're crafty, those bears. Those North Dakota bears.
Yeah, exactly, Miss Swift. What are you shooting at? Glad you're enjoying it, PTL. The film's picking up a bit at the moment. It's getting...
Take him to the hospital. He'll be put in for observation. Why is he still covered in paint? At this point, it's an aesthetic. It's a look. Let him keep it.
They couldn't afford a second set of clothes for him.
They couldn't afford a second shirt on the
And
$800,000 budget.
And the leprechaun also knows how to disconnect phone lines.
He's a survivalist. It's already been established.
Yeah.
He has bear traps. We have Lucky Charms, and that's about it. How did he make it to the hood? He goes places, man. He's been to Vegas, the hood, space. I can't remember Leprechaun 2, or is that the hood? I can't remember.
Gary saying it was Jennifer Aniston's character who was confused that North Dakota was New Mexico.
How? I know that a lot of Americans have trouble with some geography, but usually it's exterior. Yeah, everyone's saying Vegas is the favorite. Yeah, Vegas is the good one. Vegas, baby.
To be fair, at the moment, I'd be willing to pay the leprechaun to finish painting the house. He ain't going to do a worse job.
We'll give you your gold coins. Just finish painting this house for us.
Do a decent
Who is
job.
LA? Gotcha. Man, he does get around, doesn't he?
Dom, you've got a truck, haven't you? Are you not going to be worried about leprechauns hanging on the bottom of your truck now when you drive off?
He has been to Vegas before. I need to be careful. The Vegas Dome is awesome. It's phenomenal. I haven't been inside it yet because U2's the only one playing there, and I don't care. But the moment someone I care about plays there, when Leprechaun hits up Vegas again and plays it. Is there whimsical flute music playing?
Oh, maybe.
No, that could just be in my house, which is more concerning, actually, that someone in my house is playing whimsical flute.
Well, it's all right. So when we're sat here, we can all see the leprechaun walking behind you on...
Yeah, when you see him take me out.
Yeah. Roll them up.
Oh, geez. Okay, now he's intimidating. You're fending him off with a paintbrush?
I believe so. Oh, he did say he'd bite his ear, didn't he?
He did. Oh, yeah, we wouldn't be able to do that nowadays, would we? That was a very delicate drop then.
I've got to admit, I would have liked it better if she'd have actually burnt the leprechaun on his bottom and he ran off and sat in a bucket of water with steam coming out.
You just want this to be a Saturday morning cartoon at this point,
I
don't
do.
you?
I do. Is he welding?
It says revving. Oh, he's got his go-kart. Did he weld himself a go-kart?
I think so.
a tissue, we all fall down dead. Oh, that's not what the Americans say. I said that to my
No.
friends and they went, "Did you say the wrong lyrics?" I'm like, what? No, that's what they say. A tissue, we all fall down dead. Wait. Yeah,
Right,
there
who
it is. Ashes,
knows?
ashes.
Who knows? No, it should be a tissue. We all fall down.
It should be a tissue, yeah.
Because the
It's
song.
about
Go on,
the
Dom.
Black Death.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's, quite,
See?
it's a nursery rhyme about the plague, basically.
All you Yanks telling me I'm wrong.
And also, I'm going to say this now. It's the hokey cokey, not the damn hokey pokey.
Yeah. Give it back to a harmless leprechaun.
Gary's saying Joe Pesci would have made a fun leprechaun. I think the profanity might have been a little extreme, but that would have been good.
The fuck is this house? Who painted this fucking house?
Yeah.
Okay, a shotgun blast, and he just brushes it off. Closing a door, and it rips his hand off.
Exactly, Sharon. Not one brain between any of them can't escape a leprechaun.
Oh, it's
It's almost like
adorable,
Evil Dead, but with leprechaun.
Oh,
Hang on,
yes,
my portable phone. Woof.
Yeah. Damn. No signal. Damn, out of battery.
There's a
Stevie
movie about a
Wonder.
leprechaun being shot here. We need you to get here immediately.
The battery died. There it is. This makes Night of the Demons look like a very reasonable movie.
I mean, the fact that the leprechaun smashed through the windscreen of the car, locking yourself in the house with his glass windows.
Doors are his only weakness, apart from bullets.
Yes.
And
PTL
What's the
360
weakness?
movie already started. We can't stream movies on YouTube, I'm afraid, my friend. We watch along when we start. We do, so you need your own copy, unfortunately, to play locally. So we are currently about 1 hour and 2 minutes in.
at least they are reusing a what do you call it? Something that happened earlier in the film, like Chekhov's gun. They're showing that the leprechaun can mimic other voices only when he's touching a corpse, which is an interesting power.
PTL, next week, you'll be able to join us with our next movie. Get yourself lined up in advance.
Yes.
Plutonian Shaw says, when I was in high school, one of my friends had a cell phone that was kept in his car for emergencies only. It was as big as a brick. Back in the late 80s, early 90s, my father was one of those corporate managers who had his cell phone in his car where it was properly fitted. It had like the base of the phone was like a car battery, and it was in the trunk, or the boot as we call it in the UK. It was all fitted, and it was amazing. It was incredibly expensive to make a phone call on, and no one could hear a word you said. It was brilliant.
Are you telling me that everyone doesn't know about the gold because the kid is a capitalist pig?
Yes. Alex, have you been...
I ain't telling you shit, lady.
We're gonna get Ozzy Operation to fix his braids. What, you can't fix Ozzy's braids?
Yeah, but you told him. Hang on.
Me.
I like the fact that there's now a cut. They had to cut ahead because the story of crap he's feeding her is so long. They had to basically jump the story ahead. And the fact as well that he lied to the guy they're going to fix his brain, but don't want to tell him. But he was the one who initially came up with the idea.
Yeah. Oh, Fraglord. Guess the script writers told the producers they'd struck gold with this project. They literally did. They made millions of dollars. It's not fair.
Okay. Everybody, we're into the home stretch, the final half hour of the movie.
Yeah, but that's going to take 2 hours to get. Watch out for bear
Exactly,
traps.
Hannibal Grimm. 80s cell phone, so when you want to look like you're calling in an air raid.
Hang on. They managed to do laundry, but they haven't cleaned any of the house or painted the freaking thing.
Well, they have. They've had a go at painting the house.
They've painted like 5 boards poorly, but they've done a whole
Oh, it's
heap of laundry.
Pep Gin, this has got quite entertaining. It is a comedy. This obviously it is a pure comedy.
Yeah, it is entertaining. I'm enjoying myself.
Gary's saying he wishes some critters would show up.
I really wish critters would show up too.
Sharon's
Or a
saying
swarm of leprechaun.
Jenny's got a gun.
Jenny's got an awesome leather jacket.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a green light down there. Be careful, Jen. That was an awesome effect. I love that effect. I'm concerned about his skeleton, though, given that he has, like, this all chin, according to that effect.
Oh, there you go. Nice kind of effect.
Yeah.
Me powers are returning.
Okay, you're giving him his bag of gold. What does he want now?
He's still missing a piece.
Oh, yeah.
I told you. You questioned me, but I told you it'd be back. Sounds like he's from Liverpool now. He tastes like me gold.
Golden chocolatey delicious.
I would love it if he didn't have an Irish accent and someone went, "Aren't you supposed to be Irish?" And he's like, "You racist pig." I'm gonna read.
Josh says, "Delicious. Does he eat it?" Well, actually, Josh, remember, frosted Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious.
That's true. Magically delicious. Quick, someone say like 2, 3, 4 and mess up his counting. Can't believe those bastards. How'd they fucking trick me? It's not on, is it? It's not on. How dare you steal a Scouser's gold?
Exactly, Miss Swift. It's just foil wrapped chocolate.
That's why it's delicious. Golden delicious. He's perpetually sweaty now and it's getting concerning. Is this why they keep him in for Stop appearing out of random drawers, dude.
To be honest, I would be. I've got to be honest. If the leprechaun was to cut the child in two to retrieve his coin, and that was the small price they had to pay to survive this evening.
The problem is the child wasn't the one who swallowed it.
You have to check just in case.
Just in case.
Yes.
He's pulling the old Scooby-Doo trick.
Oh. Thank you, PTL.
Oh, jeez. At least he cops a feel of men and women everywhere. He's a pest to both, to everyone. How do you know, Ozzy?
Ow.
Honestly, he's making a bear trap look really pathetic. He's been clamped by one, walking around like nothing. He's got a bit of a limp, and he's very sweaty.
Yeah, you shot him earlier and it didn't kill him.
It's just falling on his back. It's
Nathan,
like last
be careful.
week.
You shot him once before, and he came back.
Quick, smack him with the spatula
Hang on,
that you have.
they're not rationing bullets. You shot enough bullets into the bush earlier.
Yeah, you wasted a lot of ammunition on pruning.
Look, he's laying there, definitely in front of you. Just keep pumping him full of ammo.
Oh my god, fiddly diddly dee. Oh, the Irish part of me is in pain. It really is.
Peter saying, do you guys think he's been shot by all the bullets through time? Quite possibly.
Maybe.
Yeah, Mr. They got the infinite ammo hack enabled.
Where? He is pulling a Scooby-Doo now. Pepchin? I'm sorry. I'm having a lot of fun now.
I am. I'm having fun with this film now because it's utterly...
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Exactly, Eric. It does kind of an Evil Dead vibe.
Yeah.
PG-13 Evil Dead vibe. In part. Well, good. He's gone outside.
Crap, he's gone. I would have loved it if it was like a reverse Home Alone and keeps laying traps in the house for them.
Right, keep shooting it. Yeah, Josh, that's a good point. The problem with Leprechaun is it takes so long to get to be fun. If someone did a trimmed down cut, it could be a lot more fun. I think a 45-minute cut of this film.
Yeah, an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark or something.
Yeah. And Pepchin's saying this movie does what it does. It entertains. No one else is scared of this. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's awful. That's like Freddy Krueger levels of creepy.
Yeah. I like the fact that the
time to talk
Leprechaun's
about your
powers
car
are just
insurance?
not defined in any way.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's been telling you what he wants this whole time, my man. Maybe he wants his gold. Leprechaun versus Scanners.
I would just have Ozzy poop in a bucket.
It was 10 years ago he was here. Can you imagine if there was an Irish guy just in town and these people just went to his house and said, how do we kill a leprechaun? And he's like, get the fuck out of my house, you assholes.
Oh, God.
Absolutely refuse to give away any Irish secrets. Time to
I'm
get a Taco Bell.
assuming that all Irish kids in school like have Leprechaun Fighting 101, like Defense
Yeah.
Against the Dark Arts in Hogwarts.
Exactly. It's you learn it in kindergarten.
Yes.
Defense against the Fae. Tricky little bastards. Of course, if you do trap a Fae, you a wish. They love sweet stuff as well. That's why he
Exactly,
went for the
Shine.
Lucky Charms.
Tell the Leprechaun you have to poop it out, and he can have it. Exactly. Just give me some more eat some more Lucky Charms cereal to push it through.
No, that's got some bran that'll clog you right up. I think Pepchin's got it right. Taco Bell. It's a lot of Taco Bell. Oh, that's some bad idea. have so many shoes? I can't remember. Does this plot point make it to the sequel movies? Audience, tell me, does he get foiled by the need to shine shoes in the sequel movies?
On the plus side, my wife would probably be okay with the Leprechaun. Would be
How
immune.
many shoes does she have?
Many a pair.
Is he Sonic the Hedgehog running?
I believe.
Oh, no, he's on roller skates. Oh,
It is a
brilliant. He
Warner
makes a
Brothers- it is a-
perfect silhouette.
It is a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Oh. I love a good running through the fence gag.
Pepjin, why the skates? Yeah. I think the skates are purely there because they...
I had some skates.
Yes.
Man, security's getting real good here.
Yeah, exactly. Fraglord. Wile E. Coyote joins the fight.
I'd love it if there was like 15 O'Grady's in that list. Gonna get to go and see all of them. Do you know how to beat a leprechaun? What's a leprechaun, dearie? I think that's the reason this was based in North Dakota, did we establish? Because there's very few O'Grady's. If it was in Boston, they'd be screwed. I do like the camera work here. The Dutch
It's
angle
very-
into Dutch angle.
Again,
is,
it's a very TV show, all this feels.
yes. TV show and borderline comedy.
Yeah.
But how Dutch is too Dutch of an angle? That's the real question.
Well, when the leprechauns arrive, you know.
Also, who lights this hospital? Look at it. It's amazing. We'll put the red light bulb in here. We'll put the orange light bulb over here. And the really... Danny, did you put the mop in the way that makes it look like a leprechaun shadow again? You're frightening the elderly. Okay, cameraman, please. Too Dutch. Stop it. Get some help.
It's about the only person with a semi-real Irish accent in the film.
Shoot it with a shotgun. Wait, you've tried that?
Crap. There's no other way. He's more omnipotent than Freddy Krueger. He just... Oh, no. Sped up footage.
So is the old man not in the hospital? Is the old man going to appear and shoot the leprechaun with a four-leaf clover and a shotgun?
In the shells, just sketch a four-leaf clover into each one. It's got brake screeching sound effects. This is an episode of Goosebumps. Also, how large is this hospital?
Come on. They love speeding up footage for this movie, don't they?
It's to try and make it more intimidating.
Crash. Is that the old man?
My name's O'Grady.
He came back for me.
I would love it if she ran into like an alternate horror film person while this is all happening. Like, the critter's got me. And it's like, what's a critter? Never mind. Gotta start planting some clovers. Why didn't you do that then?
I would have kind of dropped 4-leaf clovers through the cracks in the box that you trapped him in.
Yeah. You crashed that. Did you have to pilfer a fresh wheelchair?
And also, that wasn't Jennifer Aniston driving the truck.
No,
She just
it
slid
was
it in the
not.
drive at all, not even remotely.
You can't put Critters and Gremlins in the same category as Leprechaun, Troll, Ghoulies, and Hobgoblins.
She's now looking for a 4-leaf clover.
Damn it, 3. Did you ever go 4-leaf clover picking as a kid?
No. We
I
didn't have a
did.
leprechaun problem where I grew up.
You were closer to Ireland than I was. I'm in Birmingham.
Huh.
Why not?
Right, I am going to lose my mind in a minute if we see a 4-leaf clover basically glowing at
Yeah,
some
like
point.
a spotlight shining on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Josh, I know that it's trying to get the perspective of the leprechaun, but it's a lot of Jennifer Aniston's rear end. Now, I feel a little pervy just watching it. But again, great shorts. Love those shorts. Those are some great jorts right there.
Well, why is the leprechaun asking her for the gold when the gold is... I love the fact his powers are just completely nondescript.
Nice and gory.
Yeah. Oh. All he does is periodically shows up and shoots him with a gun.
Yeah. He just turns up and blasts him with his infinite ammo hack.
Yeah.
Well, I'll keep shooting the leprechaun. You look for the clover.
I would have said just every time you basically sit there, keep an eye on him.
Yep.
2 of you go off and look for the clovers, and every time he stirs, you just shoot him in the head with the gun again.
Knock him out. Reset the clock.
Yeah.
The owls are not what they seem. That's the comically oversized clover. Oh, it's another bear trap. Is he getting a bear trap on a hook?
I don't know. I mean...
Didn't we mention that in a watch party at some point? Or is it just me and my friends talking about improvised weaponry for D&D again?
I think
It might be me and my
that.
friends talking
Yeah.
about improvised weapons for D&D. Getting a bear trap on a hook and just flinging it around. Again, this farm is like pristine.
Oh, Miss Swift mentioned it apparently. Well,
oh, there you go, Miss Swift.
Why is the clover patch glowing green?
Because the power of Ireland. Also, it's hilarious that whenever her hands go slightly near the patch, she bursts into green as well. But it's not magic or fantasy anymore. It's plucking out the eyes of cops near you.
Yeah,
You have
I
to
think,
believe.
I think saying magic and fantasy stuff isn't real when you're being
Chased by a leprechaun.
stalked by an actual leprechaun. Oh, it's glowing, look.
The spotlight, just like you said, you predicted it.
There, look,
Did
see?
you read the screenplay? Please step in it yourself, kid.
Please, head first in the bear trap, kid.
You're stepping it head first.
Yeah. Trip.
Oh my god, he said top of the morning.
Yeah, put him head first.
Yeah, put his head in there. Yeah, kill the kid. Kill the kid.
Ozzy's my favorite character, I have to say. He's the best guy.
Yeah. Oh.
What, now you're struggling to cock the shotgun? Oh, yeah, his old injury. His bum knee. He's acting up.
How's your leg? And gives him a kick in it.
He looked at the bear trap and had Vietnam flashbacks. What the hell? Is he got a sharp buckle or something?
Yeah. Well, hurry up.
Hang on. Give me a second. Give me... You know what? This won't work. Give me a sec.
Oh, is he going to... Oh, no. I thought he was going to eat it.
Please explode in green dust.
Ooh.
Oh, he's going gremlin style.
Oh, it is very Gremlins style.
I like that death.
Yeah.
Oh, we cast fairy fire in death. The bear trap did nothing. Correct. The bear trap did absolutely nothing. Ozzy, you're not... There's nothing wrong with you, dude. Like, what?
All right, your
Who
cheeks
hurt
are
you?
cut, but...
It looks worse than it is. You got beat with
Yeah.
a buckle a bit. He got gremlined.
Oh.
Puts on sunglasses. Oh, he's back.
Now shoot it in the head so the head explodes. Shoot it in the head so the head explodes. Oh, no. And now they're pouring.
Let me go, bonk. I'd laugh if he just lit it with the gun.
That's the... How deep is that well?
Goes straight to Ireland, so it's pretty damn deep. He just crawls out again.
Fire can't cure me, laddie.
I want me pot of gold. Yeah, the police are here to arrest them for their shoddy house painting.
Yeah, I'd love it if the dad came back and was like, you still haven't painted the frickin' house. You've had, like, days. Why did the cops suddenly turn up?
Okay, the cops there. Okay, everybody, yeah, we got a dead leprechaun here. It's a 1018.
Yeah, it's a 1018. We haven't had that for several years.
Everybody, we made
like
it. We made it to the end. That was Leprechaun. And as much as we weren't having fun, we were also having fun. But my God, that was a a film? Dom. While everybody types up their comments over on Discord and YouTube, Dom, please give us your opinion.
Yeah, well, like 12-year-old Dom found out this is indeed a movie. I still prefer the 80s slasher villains and even some of the 90s ones, like we got Candyman.
Mm-hmm.
But this has a place. This Leprechaun has a place, and it paved the way for better Leprechaun movies for sure.
Exactly. I had fun in parts.
Yeah.
I did have fun. It was interesting, and you've got to admire what they did. They did a lot with not very much. I mean, the budget was quite low for the movie, and they did reasonably well. So I enjoyed.
I think someone should have gone over the script just a little bit more than they did, if they did at all.
Yeah. But let's go through some of the comments. Okay, so Hannibal Grimm saying because the movie's going too long, maybe. Gary, well, that was the weirdest Friends episode ever. Pepchin saying it was a stupid movie. I enjoyed it. Good watch with friends to have fun. Yeah, that's true. We did enjoy it. Miss Swift saying it was wacky as anything. And over on Discord, let's go through. Phonics saying this is so bad. Wow. Sharon says so bad yet good. Low body count was the only complaint. Fraglord saying I can't imagine I rented this. It's a movie for sure, and it's a lesson in leveraging the camera. Plutonium Shaw saying there are better Leprechaun movies. Eric saying it's a crazy, funny movie, nothing to take too seriously. It's not a great horror movie, needed more kills and some more gore. Mad Matt is saying Leprechaun versus Wishmaster.
Ooh.
Storyboard artist Ivan the Cat, seriously low budget. And then Calvert saying the sequels are better. They drop the shoe fetish, but this one does have Jennifer Aniston in a role she'd rather forget. Fraggle says there are some pretty okay scenes here and there, but it's a mess most of the time. Kind of good still. Yeah, exactly. Hannibal Grimm wants to know when we're watching Leprechaun in the Hood. Not for a while.
We have to go chronologically, so we have a few Leprechaun movies.
We do, but we won't be revisiting Leprechaun anytime soon. But I did have a lot of fun, and I'm going to not be a liar to you this week because I apologise for last week, the confusion. I'm going to just double check next week's movie. And maybe last week I was
hoping.
I was beaming a message to myself from this week saying, "Don't watch Leprechaun. Don't watch Leprechaun. Don't watch Leprechaun."
Don't do it.
But next week we will be back. It is a sequel. It's a 90s horror sequel, and it does star the wonderful Julian Sands as the Warlock. It will be Warlock 2 Armageddon, which is going to be fun. It's a bit cheesy in parts, but it's got Julian Sands just being Julian Sands as the Warlock, who is amazing. So we'll see you all in 7 days' time. Everybody, please, for the next 7 days and always, take care of each other, be kind, watch out for evil leprechauns, don't steal pots of gold, don't do any of that kind of stuff. And we'll see you in 7 days. So until then, good night.
Bye.